And two, you know, when you sit up there and you got people like King Pill on your platform saying the ignorant stuff that he's saying in a situation like this, and they got their little situation going on, is not good for business. It's gonna lead to somebody getting hurt on your platform.
I think the Fade God did that. You know, everybody pray to a God that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. And when you turn the Fade down, you gotta suffer a consequence.
Man, there's gotta be.
What I thought about at the crib when I was faded.
You thought that it was. You think it's karma from the Fade God?
There has to be a rapper going Fade.
I'm so glad I asked you.
From the Fade God, nigga.
Is insane.
Well, you got blood on your hands. This man is an active gang member. The last thing he worried about right now is doing goofy content when this to him is equivalent to getting shot or somebody next to him severely getting shot in a drive-by shooting or worst case scenario. That's how you gotta look at this. Even though what he did it to himself. It was self-inflicted. It still don't change the fact that, you know, it is life-changing. 4 Extra doesn't need you. You not the reason why this man is popular. If you ask me, I feel like Cam Capone has done way more as far as giving 4 Extra the exposure and he come from LA, true enough. He a Crip, true enough. So something about that LA game culture when it comes to No Jumper, of course it's gonna pop, but I was seeing 4 Extra on Cam Capone news before I saw 4 Extra on No Jumper. I'm just being real. Part of the reason why I started watching him when he was on No Jumper, because I felt like, okay, if he on here and he been doing all this stuff on Cam Capone news too, then he might be an interesting dude. But the way that Adam goes about it, I feel like in his mind, he feels as if, you know, he made this dude. When he's like, you may have paved the way for him a little bit to a certain degree, but whatever he was gonna be in his content realm, he was gonna be that regardless. You may have just gave him a little bit more exposure to make it happen just a little bit fast, but he don't owe you shit. And he can charge whatever he wanna charge for an interview. I feel like thinking about it in that way, you gotta look at all the people from the East Coast to the West Coast who covered this when it happened. You got athletes posting tweets. You got Lamar Jackson, you know, on Twitter posting tweets about the situation. So of course you gonna feel like in your mind, if you 4 Extra down, this could easily be a money grab. This might be a little small little press run low key for me. So this dude ain't